Hello everybody, welcome to the first ever video for Donkeyman Gaming. Been looking forward to doing this for a long time. We're gonna start off this lovely little channel with a little let's play of Europa Universalis 4. I actually didn't really decide who to play as before I got in here, so I'll probably stick to something European for the first ever let's play though. Maybe we'll get a little bit more exotic after that. I ain't too sure. I don't know, should we do something easy, something medium, something hard? I don't know, let's stick to one of the suggested nations. Poland, Burgundy. I'm kind of liking the sound of England. That could be fun. Yeah. Let's fire up a little let's play as England. Playing on Iron Man mode. You know, make sure y'all don't know I'm not cheating. You can see I like playing England though, you know. I move around a little bit. Okay, let's should probably, you know, click on that. That might help. Let's play. Beautiful. And there we go. Just so you guys know, I won't be reading all the text for all the events that pop up, but if anything interesting pops up, I might just sit down and read it with you guys. Have a little bit of fun. Alright. Let's get into our first game. So, let's start with rivals. France rivaled Castile and Aragon. So they're not getting any Iberian alliances. That's actually really good for us. If we can pick up the Austrian alliance, that will fully diplomatically isolate them, which would be really good for us. Make sure that there's no one too powerful who's gonna come in on France's side if the 100 Years' War kicks off. Beautiful. And that leaves us free to pick up our own rivals. Who do we want? I'd actually love to have Castile as a rival. They went with Aragon, Morocco, and France, so we might just throw Aragon in as one of our rivals. Yeah. Good. I like that. Throwing Aragon, Scotland for sure, and Burgundy, yeah, no, France. Obviously, we should just do France. I mean, we are England after all. I think in this game, guys, I'm going to be going with the classic Great Britain path, so sorry, no fun little Angevin Empire expedition, which means I may end up, just, you know, giving up Maine if it's not worth fighting the war, and then trying to reclaim it later, but we will take a look at that. Should clear up our parliament issue right away. I always love with the English parliament to just go for support the war effort right away. Gain that extra stability for free. For military power. Use a couple of sailors. We can placate burghers, and I guess we're just gonna have to lose one of those army experiences. Or traditions. Now we do have to give out 3 more seats. Didn't know that Sussex is a pretty good place to give it to. Caen is a really good place to give it to. Anywhere else down here? Yeah, there we go. Cox. I'm probably butchering all these French names. Let's see. We should deal with our estates. All at 50, so I'm just going to immediately seize a little bit of land. Clergy needs to go up by 10, so we'll check on development of temples and religious diplomats. Nobility is at 3950. So we can just about get them by throwing on expanded fortifications, but might just give them the right of council for now. Burghers, 37. That's rough. We will chuck on the free city expansion, private trade fleets, and then free enterprise, and that should bring all of our estates up over 50% loyalty equilibrium, or Oh, they're at 49. I might just have to chuck on oversight by the clergy, just make it a little bit easier here in the early game, which means that they will automatically tick up to where I can keep seizing Crown Land. Alright, let's get a Diet together and pick what we want. Improve relations with the Ottomans. That's a interesting idea. -30. We can't. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. We'll just have to. Yeah, we'll pick up the proposal of the clergy here, increasing the base tax in London. Though I get this feeling that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah. I'm not really sure that we're going to fight for Maine, so I am just going to send all the troops over to Ireland. Actually, wait, no. Let's grab both our armies, pull them over here to London. And then I think we can actually unpause here, guys. Exciting. And I'll immediately pause again as time has passed, meaning we can send out our second alliance offer. Roll up Henry Lancaster as a general. He's absolute garbage. Lovely. And yet we can grab an alliance out of Castile. Beautiful. That puts us at 3 out of 4, and we'll want to hang on to that last one. France rival us back as expected. And there is our looming disaster with the War of the Roses. Alright, let's just pump out some more infantry here and fill out our ranks. We of course do start with that alliance with Portugal, so they're one of our 3 allies right now. We're in danger of that lovely little personal union upon our monarch death. Portugal and France. I don't know, Portugal, I don't know if you can pull that bad boy off. That's a pretty tough battle to fight. Yep, we'll grab ourselves our royal marriages with both Castile and... Yeah, there we go. Castile and France, that's a little bit more even. And yep, they're pulling in Navarra, Portugal too. I mean, Navarra is not much help. I guess it's pretty much the same war, actually. That ain't too good. And that gives us our first mission, raise an army. Which we're gonna just immediately do. So that we can grab our nice little army here. Send them all over to Pale. We should actually probably roll up a general soon. I like to focus my power into military usually at the beginning of games, but with Henry Lancaster being such a bad king, it's probably just better to unfocus it from everything and spread it out a little bit more, because we honestly don't need that much diplomatic at the beginning of the game. Let's just ferry all of our troops across. There we go, beautiful. And now we'll begin going after some of these Irish miners. Lovely. None of them are allied to Scotland, which is usually a little problem you run into. So there's our first one. That. Send that to there. Sligo. That's here, I believe. Yep. We'll just quickly jump on these guys, quickly stack wipe them, split the army. Take this half, send them back over to Pale, where they can pick up. Well, I guess it's Henry Lancaster leading the troops. Not exactly an ideal situation. We'll split our troops and send half them over there to get the siege bonus. Oh. Looks like we caught a couple of light ships out here from Sligo. Maybe if we're lucky we can snag a couple. Nope, but we did sink one, and we're immediately going to go into battle against some ships from Leinster? I'm going to say Leinster here. Also just light ships, shouldn't be a problem. We got 3 heavy ships out here in this fleet, so yeah. Sunk a bunch of them there, so now all of their ships are firmly held in port. I'm just going to quickly throw one of my diplomats onto improving relations with allies. And actually, I'm going to go out here to Austria and start currying favors. Oh, we gotta wait until the 12th of August. Of course, diplomat straight for one person I wanted. There's the 12th. Let's start creating favors. Because if we can get these favors up to 10 before the event, the surrender of Maine, I might actually try and pursue that French claim, which would be very helpful. We're gonna run into some problems here early on with the power coming from the admin side, so I'm just gonna quickly pick up an advisor there to immediately start stacking, because I like to go for this early conquest of Ireland. It really just boosts your power up, but it costs so much to core, so yeah. And yeah, I was talking about Scotland before, because you usually end up with this little problem where at least one of the Irish miners allies someone, the Scots, and then you have to worry about fighting the Scots, which you don't want that truce. It's not really that hard of a fight. Having a little bit of trouble with the War of the Roses. Sometimes you get lucky enough that you will pick up a nice little free air in here, and that can delay the War of the Roses, or sometimes even make it so it doesn't happen at all, which is awesome, but it's not looking like this is going to be the game. We're at 34%, it's going up by 2 a month. Oh lovely, we got some support from the Highlander population, which is just going to make man a lot better. Yeah. Gift from Castile. Oh, and there's the Siege of Leinster, or Loughlin, I suppose. Fun stuff. I'm gonna sit on that for a little bit so we can finish our other siege and we can actually take both provinces, but may as well take Kildare at the same time. Clear that, move in, don't have a single ally, so it's just them. There's the surrender of Maine. Yeah, only have 2 favors with Austria, 3 with Castile. Can't pull anyone in. I think we are just gonna give up Maine. We'll come back and fight for it, and this is why you want that free stability at the beginning of the game when you're doing your parliament. Makes it nice, easy, and that way you're not really losing too much right here when you give up Maine. But we will be back for it. Don't you guys worry about that. We'll fight France when we're good and ready, because I mean they're sitting on 25,000 and we have 28. They also have all these little puppets that we have to worry about. Not to mention Savoy, we'd have to be fighting at the same time. So it's quite a sizable force. And with our troops out here in Scotland, Ireland, I'm not sure if we can take it. But that does give us the 100 Years War mission, meaning that we can pick. And I think we are just going to keep the British isolation, and, you know, it's a nice little boost, give us less unrest and easier development. So, while we may be isolated on our island, it will be a great island. There's the unconditional surrender from Leinster. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. We go. A little sue for peace here. Take their land, take all their money, and there we go. Just 1 province down. And yeah, already we're down 30 admin power. Like I said, massive problem at the beginning of the game. Especially when you try and conquer all of Ireland right away. You just kind of run out of admin power really quickly. Here with the 2nd province, we're down in our 45. We got 15 left, so that's fun. I'm actually going to go here and try and declare one awfully and pull in Claire. That'll be a nice one for us to fight next. Go wait for my diplomat. There he is. Rise. We're gonna split this force, send these guys in here, send these guys in here, and my navy I will shift over to here to blockade there for the siege boost, and I will send these guys over after they're done too. Oh, Queen Consort of the People. Oh, I love this event. It's so nice getting the extra little national unrest, but honestly, the admin power is more useful right now. We're going to be fighting the English Civil War anyway, so I'm just going to gain the 5 legitimacy. Puts us back up to 100. There's the naval combat, some ships over there. What's our timer looking like? 41%. we still have time over here. Currently ranked 3rd great power. We can overtake the Mamluks shortly, I hope. The great power stats really just helps with, well, your power projection. If you can get that above 50, the free power here at the beginning is really good. So going to war against any of your lovely little rivals makes it pretty easy. I doubt we'll actually be fighting any of these guys soon, and I would love to take Scotland. We got that unique CB of just subjugating all of them immediately, but they're guaranteed by France, and France is a tough nut to crack right now. Alright, building a great palace. Do we want to build it, lose 71 ducats, but we gain a bunch of prestige and legitimacy, just lose 10 prestige, or spend 100 for even more? Honestly, we don't need legitimacy right now, and money's going to be very valuable right away, so I'm just going to take the prestige hit. I know that's probably a pretty controversial choice, but it is what it is. Just waiting on these sieges at this point. Not much we can do to speed it up, except maybe a naval barrage there, but pretty happy just letting it wait. Building up our admin power while we wait for these, so we can start coring them right away. And Kildare especially, or Kildara, is a really expensive province I found to have to core, so it'll be nice to be sitting on that. Oh, there's that siege, which is really great. They're not going to accept it as an ongoing battle. Just going to take these troops and send them. Gotta wait for my ships. Thank you. Oh, we captured a ship there. I'll have to take a look at that. Wait a second. Merge these two captured air transport. Can't complain about that. Send them down to Kron, because the Civil War is going to be firing up not too far out, and usually someone down there tries to intercede, and that can get annoying. We'll take you and just take all your money, take your land. Just one more enemy down. 22 to core this time. It's not too bad. It's our diplomat back, and it's awfully sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Just take their money and land and call it good. And that's 38 to core. That's too much for us. I will send. Oh, perfect timing. Alright, gotta wait the 2 days for that. And we'll take your land and your money. Up. And there goes Kildare. It's a lot of corruption. Can we core any of the. Nope. And yeah, Kildare 68. That is madness. Alright, how long do we have until the Civil War? We're at 61, gaining 2.5 per month. It's estimating a year. Is there anyone who has no allies? You got Munster, Thomond. There we go, Ormond. We're gonna try and just do a quick conquest on Ormond. There's the diplomat back. And take one more of these Irish provinces before we hit the Civil War. 33, no, 37. Not quite enough admin power yet. And there we go, siege just started. Let's hope that we don't get unlucky with these siege ticks, because there's going to be a bunch of guys spawning. Actually, yeah, they're going to spawn up on the mainland first, so I should send them over here. Start Kings County. Yeah, Kings County as a core. And I'm actually going to spend a little bit of power to roll a general to see if I can get something better than Henry Lancaster. That is absolute garbage. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly pause. Just grab this guy out here. That's not exactly what I want to do, but we can split off. You know, just do. There we go. Take him. Select this. No, okay. Jeez, man. That's annoying. Anyway, I guess it'll work. We'll just leave him on there. Put this guy with the siege pip on here, and that'll speed up our siege a little bit. Can't merge them, because then it'll kick the guy with the siege pip off, even though that's what we want. There's him on there. Still just getting a little bit more favors over there with the Austrians. They'll be helpful when we do want to fight France, Because if we go after Scotland and bring in Austria and Castile, that's annoying. Armagnac, that's down here. Oh, lovely. One of the French vassals just stole our cardinal, and that's a lot of corruption for us, which I cannot afford to be fully paying off right now. I'm just gonna drop that down to there. Yeah, I can live with that. Come on. November of 47. Oh, papal controllers, the Pope. How fitting. And yep, corruption's starting to go down. Oh, there goes the Trade League of Novgorod. Yeah, I'm not really surprised at this point. Novgorod ain't doing too hot against Muscovy. I've actually only ever seen one game where Novgorod beat Muscovy, so not something you expect all the time. So we've got just a couple of months before the War of the Roses kicks off, so we have got to get ready for that. We'll annex Ormond, and we can start coring that immediately. And yeah, I know it would be awesome to just save up and get Kildare, or Kildare, I don't know, I ain't Irish. It would be awesome to get Kildare coring, but right now just getting something coring is well worth it. Just get rid of some of that corruption we're getting from overextension. Speaking of which, yeah, only 32%. Oh boy, I'm gonna send these guys down to here, chuck John Talbot onto here, and then yeah, Robert Fairfax onto there. And let's hope that we can deal with the English Civil War, which should be firing next month. Yeah, I've only got a couple minutes left for recording, so let's hope we can deal with it fast enough. Alright, do we want to support the House of Lancaster, and we get ourselves a 032 in Charles, or the House of York with a 433? Hate to say it, but Henry Lancaster, I think that you will be the last King of England with your name. We're going to take the 433 with James I of York. So they're rising up in Lancaster. That's woods. So I'm just going to pull a cheeky little maneuver here, and that's 19. Okay, we're going to grab these guys and also transport them up here just in case. Can we make it just in time? Come on. And they're landed. Alright. Ah, Leinster. I read that completely wrong. That is annoying. Okay, we're just going to merge the army together and quickly transport over to Pale. Scotland just intervened. Lovely. Okay, we're going to quickly crush the main army over here in Leinster. Bergen intervenes. More in Calais. Luckily, we got ourselves a little fort down here in Calais, so they're going to be stuck on that for a while, so I'm not too worried about them. We're going to do a shift consolidate, split off these two guys right here, grab everyone else, and send them after the rebels, so that we can kill them. There they go. We're going to start sieging that back, and we're going to transport up to Cumbria. National decision. Making Calais the staple port is a really great thing to do. Just, yeah. But I don't want to spare that 40 admin right now. So I'm just going to keep it. And there we go. Stack wipe it up in Cumbria. That should get auto siege back by the fort. So I'm just going to send these guys down to Calais. Calais? I don't know. Calais. My ships are here. Gonna meet you guys down in Kent. Actually, they'll transport these guys over. Go here. Go to Kent. ships are being difficult. You, take them to Kent. There we go, that's the fastest way. Beautiful. We're almost at enough admin power to start pouring Kildare. Merge them together. Actually, I'm gonna do another shift consolidate. If you guys don't know, that just puts all of your units into these nice blocks of 1,000 and leaves these empty 0 ones. If you don't hold shift, you'll just completely kill the 0 ones. But I'm going to leave all of these zeros behind. Yeah, I'll leave the 100 and 600 as well. A lot more zeros than I realized. Alright, that should leave us with 16,000 strong under John Talbot. Should be able to take that. And, yep, there we go. Immediately transport them back to Kent. Pretender escapes. We must find them. I mean, let's be honest here. He does have the last name Lancaster. So, he's probably the actual... Oh, here we go. Bunch of support for the House of York. Bunch of local unrest. Reduction in a ton of our land. That's really good for us. So we are dealing with massive rebellion problems right now. Come on. Find the Pretender. There's enough admin power to start pouring Kildare. Lovely. There we go. Pretender resurgences. And back in Leinster. I believe I'm reading that correctly this time. Head over there. Get the ships over there to meet them. Sligo's been cored and Naples is independent. Good for them. We're gonna immediately do that lovely shift consolidate and kick out all the zeros again. Just to get our army down to small enough where it can go in one trip and we're not carrying a bunch of useless zeros over. And pick up them and take them straight over to their... they did not get the general? Oh, no, they did. Come on, boom. And this Pretender off with his head. Come on. There's the battle. Dang it, Denmark intervenes. Where are those rebels at? We got 7k down there. Okay, we are going to let off 2 units of infantry. So this unit, send them over there to deal with them. Just real quick. Alright, then we're going to grab our 11,000 here and immediately just send them down to Gloucestershire to deal with these, well, pretenders that Denmark spawned on us. Come on, come on. Oh, didn't quite get there in time. I'll just grab the ships here, land you in Glamorgan. Grab the ships, land you in Glamorgan, and walk you guys in instead of getting the landing penalty. Well, this is just as bad as the hills and river crossing. Might as well have taken the landing. Alright, that was not a stack wipe, so we're gonna pull out just enough men to... Actually, we'll just take 2... Oh, there we go, full cav unit. Grab these guys, send them down to Somerset to clean them up while the cav starts taking it all back. Oh, that already happened. Why did I not click through? Anyway, you guys can go up to there, and we'll start sending the army back up to Gwenin too. There's Leinster as a corps, or Leinster, still not sure. Send them up to join the army, and there is the end of the war. 50 stability, well, that'd be nice, 50 stability, but no, we just get the 1 and 50 prestige, but from this, we gain ourselves extra stability, putting us back up to 0, and we gain a House United until the end of the age, which will reduce our aggressive impact, our aggressive expansion impact, and raise our noble loyalty equilibrium. And I think I'm going to have to put a cut in here. Had a fun little time fighting the War of the Roses, conquered a good bit of Ireland, and we'll be back next time to do more. Quickly gonna designate Calais. Well, I have the admin before I start conquering the rest, and well, and I spend it all, honestly. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time.